Judgment is here. Judgment is here. Behold the storm. You're gone. Judgment is here. Here it comes.
Okay, so today is first day, the 15th of February. I should probably get the thing that shows the time and like the date back up at, or back down in the corner, I guess, but I'll do it later. But anyway, as you saw, I think I'll put it like in the first few clips. I just finished all of the weekly bosses that are I guess easier for me to do, or possible for me to do. So all of the weekly bosses up to Chaos Gloom, that includes Hard, Lucid and Will. I did get one box, and I got Crisis HM Ring, which seems to be an interesting ring. I wonder how much attack power you get from it, because if it's a lot, then I might use it for some bosses. Well, actually, probably only for what's his name, like Covert, because that's the most controlled environment I can get, I guess. I got one Twilight Mark and 0 Arcane boxes, which is annoying because I need one more arcane piece, one more arcane armor piece to actually get all of the pieces, or 5 pieces, because I have 12 droplets from Lucid. And yeah, I don't I don't have enough pieces. But yeah, anyway, I finished all of the bosses, and I thought, you know what, I'll sell the crystals on video as well, because it's at least for the first time that I sell everything, maybe. And I'll go over the gains. Today was a maintenance, and I already did like 2 hours of grinding before the maintenance, and now I did another 30 minutes, and I'll continue playing after I'm done recording this bit, but I just wanted to show you guys the selling of the crystals. So we are getting another free bill, 3.1 basically. This is pretty crazy, because yesterday I had... How much did I have? I don't even remember. But from today's farm I got another like 2 point something bill, and then there's this 3.3. So now we are getting pretty rich. I should have basically enough mesos for the 30% off, just to get my Qatar to 22 stars. That's basically the only thing that I'm gonna invest my mesos on during this event, so yeah, it's fine. I got only 3 sparkling potions, which, well, I'm saying only, but it's like, it's pretty good actually. Is there anything else I wanted to talk about? I don't think so. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about something regarding my weekly bosses. So, you guys know how Will has the moonlight and stuff? So, obviously everybody struggles with phase 3 of Will, hard Will I mean. And of course, I'm no exception to that. I have struggled through this phase numerous times as well. or numerous times. But yesterday, when I did the boss, I actually, like, I took a quick peek out of the matrix, and I actually realized something that I actually didn't realize beforehand. So I always thought that everything that hits you in hard will, just reduces your moonlight, or stops it, or both, right? So I always thought that everything is gonna just, if I get hit by anything, I can't get moonlight at all. Like I fuck up on moonlight and I get burnt out really quickly. That was like what I thought initially, but then it happened, like it clicked for me. I actually realized that the red balls, you know how there's like the eye from the true arachnid reflection that appears and then it shoots like red balls in random directions. Well, it's not random actually, but yeah. So those balls actually reduce your moonlight, and I think that the legs like stop moonlight generation a little bit, but I'm not sure about that. I just noticed that the balls reduce the moonlight, and then I realized, like, okay, this phase 3 is actually so easy. Like, how did I not realize it before? And like yesterday, I had to go all the way to my third attempt to actually clear the boss. Which, mind you, yesterday was Wednesday, so if I couldn't clear it on the third attempt, I would have not been able to clear it last week. But I did manage to clear it because I figured this thing out, and it became so easy. Like, the boss just became so easy. Because what I used to do was I would just like jump around to avoid his attacks, and I didn't really care about getting hit by the red balls because I just assumed they don't really do anything, except for damage basically. But then, like, I realized it, and now what I do is just I don't jump at all in phase 3. I just like walk around Will, and it always works. Like, you can basically just walk and avoid his attacks. So what I do is I just walk, and today I got him to like 1% and he couldn't even whip me out, and then I actually died and got whipped out. But it didn't matter because I had like 10 lives, so it actually like didn't matter. But yeah, it's like it became so easy. It's insane how one mechanic for the boss can just click for you, and you're like, this boss is so easy now. I can actually do it with my eyes closed. Well, not with my eyes closed. I'm obviously exaggerating, right? But yeah, it became super easy, to the point where I don't even feel like I need all of the buffs for that. Like, if I have this buff, the guild buff thingy, I can probably just do hard will with green potion and red potion and guild buff. So yeah, like I feel really confident in clearing hard will now that I actually figured out the one mechanic that really gated me from clearing it. So I just thought I'll put it in the video in case anybody is like curious about how to clear hard will, because I think the boss is, yeah, I think it's really easy at this point. Yeah, I actually do. I think, for me personally, right? For me, I'm not saying that the boss in general is easy, but for me, bosses that have like very clear patterns and are not like completely random, like for example Hard Lotus and Hard Dark Null, bosses that actually have clear patterns are like, I love those. I really enjoy fighting those. And while it is frustrating at times to fight it, I think it's, yeah, it's just pretty fun fight, and also a pretty easy fight at this point. I'm really used to the mechanics at this point. Which again, I wouldn't say that on bosses like Hard Lotus, which I actually clear without dying once at this point. I wouldn't say that because it's just I think this boss is just stupid. Like, I don't like the mechanics being random and stuff. yeah, so in conclusion, red balls avoid, moonlight cleanse, webs win. Yes. Yeah, I think the boss is pretty nice now to clear. So yeah, but I still didn't get any arcane armor boxes, so that kind of sucks. But yeah. Anyway, that's it for this segment. Okay, um, so like you saw in one of the previous clips, I actually got a Crisis HM level 3 ring. Initially when I saw the description, I thought, okay, it's probably usable in some capacity, and then I worked and I equipped it and I saw, okay, you need to be under 5% HP and MP, which means like 1500 MP and like 2500 HP, which is sort of ridiculous. So I tried to think of how I could use it, because it did say that it gives me like 75% attack. That's actually just insane. That's like an absolutely ridiculous amount, right? So I did try to think of use cases for it. And initially I tried to work something out in covert. Like I tried to do some stuff in covert, like using really small potions. So I have the 5k HP and MP potions. I tried to use those to sustain like a low amount of health. But as soon as you proc Last Resort, everything just becomes way too volatile. So it's just it's a bit much. It's like it's too yeah, it's too volatile. I don't like it. At least for now I don't like it. So I decided not to do it on covert. And I kind of gave up on the idea of using it. But listen, it's like 75% attack. That's actually insane, right? So I did come up with a use case, because the next boss I need to clear is actually Hard Darknell. And in case you didn't know, Hard Darknell, or Darknell in general, is a boss that starts immediately. Like, you go into the boss and the fight starts immediately. You have like a small window where you can buff until the boss spawns in, and debris falls around you, and that's it basically. So I thought about it, and I could actually use this ring for the first burst, because first burst for Hard Darknell is what is it? It's a origin burst, right? So I can go in with low mana and low HP, and then I'll go down to like 15% HP or something, and then after I go into the boss and buff and use my origin, before popping all of my burst with Bladestorm, I'll use Final Cut, which reduces my HP by 10%, and then I'll be at 5%. That should work. Like, I hope so at least, right? But the problem is, I don't know if the HP consumption from Final Cut will actually activate the ring, so I'll have to look into it. So yeah, I'm just gonna farm here. I'm gonna do a WAP. Today's a new day, by the way. I added a clock now, so you can actually follow the days. But yeah, I'll finish the WAP here. I'll probably level up from, well, yeah, maybe actually. Maybe I'll level up, because I'm using a bunch of XP buffs this time. Usually I don't really have XP buffs to use, but this time I do, so... Yeah, but yeah, I think I might level up here from this swap. And after that, after I'm done with that, I'll probably go ahead and look into my new idea for the Crisis HM ring. I have no idea if it's a good like I don't know if it's a good idea or not. I feel like it should be. Like, I don't see a reason why it wouldn't be a good idea, except for like me going into the boss fight and then like just instantly getting hit by something and dying. But I feel like that's not very likely because the boss fight starts. Um, it, the start of the boss fight is like very chill, like nothing really happens for a few seconds, so you have time to pop your buffs. And the way I do my origin is I use those 3 buffs initially, and then I use origin, and then I use Last Resort and Angelic Buster Link, and then I pop Blade Tornado, Blades of Destiny, and this thing, the Haunted Edge, and then I hit with Phantom Blow for a little bit, and when the timer hits 90 seconds here on the bind, I just air the bind, and then I use Blade Storm. So with this way, I could actually have enough time to proc the ring and use it for the big burst, because the big hit on the dual blade burst, if you look at the description here, it says that the big hit is the second hit. Like the initial hit doesn't deal a lot of damage, but the second one, the one that procs once you consume all of the stacks, it deals a lot of damage. So you want to have your Angelic Buster and Last Resort active for that. So that's why I want to do it like that. And also, I don't really use healing familiars for Dark Null, so that shouldn't be a problem for me at all. And yeah, I think this idea should work. At least I hope it should, or it would. I'll have to try and proc the ring with Final Cut before going into the boss, just to see if it works at all. So yeah.
Careful. Here it comes. You're going dry. You're gone. The blade in the storm.
Okay, so today is a Sunday, and today we have a 30% off on Star Forcing. So I was planning on like farming all day, and then at the end of the day like Star Forcing with the money that I have. But I kind of want to see if Star Forcing my gear a bit will help me farm in this map, because I don't have the Sacred Force, but I'm like really close to being able to clear this map like sort of efficiently. Not incredibly efficiently, because my Erda Fountain is like, or Erda Fountain, yeah, Erda Fountain is like not even close to one-shotting or like even free-shotting. But my Blades of Destiny can almost clear the entire map if I use the portals correctly. I just need the second part of the Blades of Destiny to one-shot after I use the portal. So for that, I'm just gonna try and Star Force a little bit before I keep farming. Or not a little bit, like I'm gonna try and Star Force with all of my mesos before I keep farming. And of course, before I do that, let's take note of some metrics. So currently we have 39 point basically 7k luck. We have 3025 attack and 371 Star Force on my damage gear. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start Star Forcing right now. I don't think I'll Star Force a lot of my gear, because it's just the 30% off, it's not like a shining Star Force, so I'll do things that I have a lot of backups for. So for example, the Katara is gonna go all the way to 22, just so I can get rid of all of those Kataras out of my inventory. CRA gear, I'll try to get it to 21. I stopped at 20 because, well, I didn't have a good way to go over 20. Like, I didn't have enough mesos to go over 20 because if one of those would like boom, I would just, yeah, I would lose too much mesos and too much stats, so I just stopped at 20 for those last time, so I'm gonna take those to 21 and this one to 21 as well. Probably gonna do Dominator Pendant, I think. And the do I do it Twilight Mark? Well, yeah, actually I will do it Twilight Mark because I'm not gonna safeguard it, so I don't care. Because I'm not gonna safeguard it because I don't need to swap into it right now. Like, it's not very important to me. So I will do a Twilight Mark as well. And that's basically the gear that I'm gonna do. Let's just take all of my gear off beforehand. All of the gear that I'm gonna like upgrade. So let's take this off. I think that's basically it. I don't want to do too much. Yeah, I don't want to do too much on this event because it's not like a very good event for me. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna Star Force now. We'll start with the Katara, like I said, and I'll see you guys once I'm done. I think I'm not gonna like showcase every single thing that I do here. And I'm Star Forcing here, like I said, because I really like the BGM basically. So yeah. Okay, I did change locations because I just kind of grew tired of, of seeing the fucking mob spawn on me. So the Katara itself actually went to 22 really quickly, like really quickly. It only took like one bill basically. The hat took, I think, not almost actually, I think it took like 8 bill basically. And then the pants took like as well, like 8 to 9 bill as well. Like, and it didn't even go past 17. Like, Jesus, those two items fucked me over so hard. But yeah, the stats did go up a bit. I am in a Star Force gain either way, and it's like higher tiers of Star Forces or Star Force or whatever, because it's like the 20 star instead of like the 20 to 21 stars here, and then the 19 to 22 instead of just 19 to 21 here. Or I guess 19 to 17. I lost 2 stars between 19 to 17 here. I am a bit disappointed with the results, to be quite honest. Like, I'm happy overall that I'm done with my Katara, because now I can basically just do this. I can fucking say goodbye to all of these. I don't need that anymore. I have to get like a bit more messes today. I still have a character that didn't do bosses, my Bowmaster, so that's another like 2 bill. And then I'm gonna farm on my character as well for the rest of the day basically, so that's, yeah, another like a bill or so. So, or not a bill, like more than just 1 bill actually, way more than 1 bill. But yeah, I'll definitely try the pants a bit more today. If I can get the pants to 21, then I'm basically just done with my goals for this event, and I can just like take it easy, you know. And yeah, basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just farm. That's what I'm gonna do right now, so yeah, let's do that. Okay, today is the 21st of February, as you can see on the bottom left. We're coming up on the end of the week, and something else happens today. Well, first of all, I should touch on some things that are that I've been kind of holding off throughout the week. So I kind of didn't really have a lot of motivation to play throughout the week. I did farm every day because I don't know, I'm trying to stay consistent on farming at least like 1 WAP a day. Usually I will do 2. I think one of the days this week I did like 1, but the rest of them I did at least 2 or 3. As you can see, I'm almost 274, so I'm gonna probably level up by tomorrow, which is basically the end of the week, before maintenance. I still have a lot of stuff, like a lot of things to do that can give me a lot of XP. So, for example, there's the Konosuba event going on right now. Let me show you. So, in the Konosuba event, you get this thing after you beat 5k monsters from Megumin, and it's like, oh shit, I need to do keys. It's like an AoE effect that kills the entire map, basically, for 10 seconds, and the reason why I'm saying like this is an EXP thing is because if I understood it correctly, the monsters killed with this AoE effect is just, they give you like 30 times the normal XP that they usually give. So the reason I'm not using it currently is because, first of all, those mobs are like level 270, they don't give as much XP as like the mobs over here, for example, like the 274 mobs over here. So I'm gonna use it there later. But second of all, I'm waiting for an MVP actually. So if I see an MVP, I'll take the MVP, I'll take a 2x coupon, and I'll take a rune because I have this thing, the Rune XP special node, that gives you like 50% XP for 20 seconds after you use a rune. I'll use all of those in conjunction in the highest level map that I could, with the most amount of mobs, and then I'll proc it with, I'll proc the event skill with that and see how much XP it gives me. So yeah, I believe that I will level up by tomorrow. The reason I'm making the video right now, like the ending for the video right now instead of tomorrow, is because today in the evening, today's the 21st of February, like I said, and for my time in 7 PM, so like 5 hours from now basically, or yeah, 5 hours from now, there's gonna be a game coming out called Last Epoch, which is a game I've been following on and off for a while now, and it seems really exciting. I wanna play it. So I'm probably just gonna try to clear out my yeah, I'm gonna clear some time for this game, so I'm gonna get this video out of my way before the game comes out, so I can actually focus on playing Last Epoch when it comes out. And another thing is, I just thought that I'll make this video because I should be able to clear Hard Dark Mill this week. So Hard Dark Mill is the next boss that I actually need to clear right here. In terms of damage, I can probably clear it, but like I said before, I think I said it at least, I don't really do well in bosses that are very RNG based, so like Hard Lotus and Hard Dark Mill, I don't know, I'm not, it's not for me. I really suck at it. I don't have the reaction time, I'm not good at it at all. Mechanically, I'm not very good at the game at all. So if I can't learn the patterns and like follow them, yeah, it's just a bit difficult for me. So I don't like those bosses, I don't enjoy them, so I don't really care about it that much. So what I'll do is since today's the Konosuba event, and I actually did an MPE run and got a door from a bishop today, earlier today. And also the Konosuba event gives us this skill, which is another door skill. Yeah, anyway, what I'm trying to say is today is a good chance and the last chance for the week to clear Hard Dark Mill. I believe that I'll be able to do it, so I'll probably do that. I have sort of figured out how to use the Crisis HM ring for the first burst, so I'll be using that for Dark Mill as well. If I can actually clear it, you'll probably see the clear video before you see this video, because I'll probably upload the clear separately. But yeah, I just thought I'll talk about those things before I end the video. As for my Hexamatrix, I'm actually gonna level up this thing right now. So yeah, Hexamatrix, I'm just leveling up whatever costs the least. So yeah, I'm just going with whatever costs the least, so those level up in conjunction with each other. I did level up my Hexastat a bit more, but I just don't like having maxed out Erda energy, so I'm always like wasting the energy and then while I'm waiting for energy to recharge, I'm actually leveling up this stat, so it's just like really slow. But I did get 3 rolls into crit damage, which is, I guess, decent. I don't know. I have no idea what I should be aiming for. I feel like crit damage is a bit lame, so I'll probably swap it with stat, because crit damage is like way too low. I don't even know why I have crit damage there. I actually think I prefer boss damage, but I'm not sure. I haven't looked into what other people are doing. I just thought crit damage would be a cool stat to have, because you don't really have a lot of crit damage sources in the game. So I thought it would be good, but it's like way too low in value. So I don't think it's worth it, but maybe I'm wrong here. I'm not sure. Anyway, what I'm gonna do now is probably just keep farming until my WAP runs out. Oh yeah, and another thing I wanted to talk about is the fact that I'm actually farming dry mostly, like most of the time, because I just don't have any XP coupons, or yeah, XP coupons at all. The XP coupons from what is it, from Legion Shop just ran out way too quickly, because I'm farming at least 2 ups a day, so it's like 8 coupons a day, or yeah, it's way too quickly, it runs out, so it's just 10 a week. It's not enough at all. The dojo coupons, oh yeah, that's another thing I wanted to talk about. So like I said, in the beginning of the week, or well, not really, yeah, I guess sort of in the beginning, so like Sunday, Saturday, around this time, I was kind of unmotivated and didn't really want to play a lot. So I actually forgot to do something very important. I didn't do covert on this character. And not doing covert on this character basically means that I have like a very low score. Yeah, like I only did it on my Bowmaster and Dark Knight, and a low score basically means that my guild skill is not even level 13 like it usually is. So yeah, it kind of sucks that I don't have my guild skill at the same level. But on the other hand, I think that my guild score should be like really high at this point. The week before that, it was actually around 4.2k, something like that. And I think I should be able to get to like almost 5k this week, or like last week I should have. But like I said, I forgot to do it because I was really unmotivated. And the reason I got to that from dojo is because I also forgot to do dojo, because I always do dojo and covert sort of on the same, like around the same time, so I didn't do both of them, so I don't really have a lot of dojo coins as well, or dojo points, because yeah, I forgot. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is I'm farming dry most of the time, so my XP is really low. My XP gain is really low. So I'm leveling up way slower than I should be, or than I was before. But that's fine. I don't really mind that much. As for gains from the 30% off Star Forcing event, I actually I like I'm sort of satisfied and also a bit annoyed at the same time because I had like 20 bill basically. The Katara went from 19 to 22 stars within like one bill, so that's the satisfied part, like that's really nice. But then the head took like almost 10 bill to get to 21. The the top was really quick as well. It was like I don't know, like 2 bill maybe. And then the pens just took I think 11 bill or something. No, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, well, no, no, no. Okay, I don't remember how much the pets took, but it took the rest of the mesos, okay? It took the rest of my mesos, and I think I started with 20 bill, but I've been like farming more mesos as the day went on, and I also did my Bowmaster bossing, which is another 2 bill. So I think the pens took around like 11 bill in total, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but I think somewhere around 11 bill just to go from 19 stars to 17. Like this is really depressing, but I don't really have anything to do about it. If not for the pens, I would have been just really happy with the results, but I guess you win some, you lose some, can't really do much about it. But yeah, my stats are way better now on damage gear. I'm actually like 40k stat basically. Yeah, I don't know. That's basically it. So what I'm gonna do now, since the XP coupons and stuff, or XP Monster Park potions and stuff just ran out, I'll probably prepare for Dark Mill, and then I'll do a Dark Mill run, and probably, if I can clear it on the first run, I'm just gonna like do normal Dark Mill because I don't care enough about this boss to actually clear it on hard at any cost or whatever. It's just yeah, I really don't enjoy this boss. So yeah, normal is sort of fun because you feel like you can actually play it if you play correctly, but just hard is just too much RNG for me. I'm not good at it and I don't like it. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try to do Dark Gnome now, and I'll see you guys if I succeed, I guess. Or well, I guess I'll see you guys after I'm trying to run, whether I succeed or not, because I need to outro this video. So yeah.
Pay your penance.
Okay, so I ended up leveling up because there was another MVP train, or not another, but an MVP train. So I just went and farmed with the MVP. Oh shit, I need to put my mess in bank. But now I'm just preparing for the Dark Nail run that I sort of delayed because I wanted to farm on the MVPs. Either way though, I'm just gonna do one Dark Nail run. If I lose it, then that's that. I don't care enough to actually go through with it and like try 3 times today. I'll just do one hard Dark Nail run. If I lose it, whatever. If I don't, then that's great. My game did crash at some point, so I lost the door. So I only have the darkness skill. This one right here. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys once I'm done with Dark Knight, I guess.
Here it comes. Judgment is here. Open your eyes. The blade in the storm. Judgment is here. I won't stop. The blade in the storm. Farewell. Never catch me.
So yeah, I didn't clear it. I got to like 40% and then I lost. So I just, like I said, I'm gonna try it once. If I can do it, then I can do it. And then I cleared it with on normal difficulty. So yeah, that's the end of this week, I guess. Nothing special here, of course. But yeah, this is gonna be the end of this week. Of this week's episode specifically. And yeah, I don't really have anything to say. I'm probably gonna make a last epoch video as well, because I kind of just want to see if I would enjoy making content around this game. So if you're interested in ARPGs at all, make sure to watch it, I guess. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys next week, basically.